Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Loco here. Now today I'm bringing you a channel update video, as well as that I want to go through some of the updates to the latest patch for Hearts of Iron 4, the Great War mod. Now the Great War mod is becoming really popular on the channel. I know a lot of you guys really do like it and I'm enjoying playing it. So the mod was being released today. I know this video is coming up quite quickly after the other Great War mod video I've just put up, but I want to get this out on the day so you guys are aware of the changes and the fact that it is changes in case you haven't noticed yet. Should automatically download on Steam, but anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know a couple of details about it, so we'll go through that shortly. As well as that, I want to talk to you about a few things what's going to be happening in terms of the changes in my game style, my gameplay on Hearts of Iron 4 due to things I've been thinking about and also from feedback from yourselves, and also talk about future series and content on Hearts of Iron 4, as well as I want to discuss other games to the channel as well, and because I know I do really primarily focus on Hearts of Iron 4, but other things are going to be coming, so I don't want you to think of a one-trick pony, so to speak. Now, as well as all that, the first thing first, now in the next video I'm going to upload for you guys, part 7 of the Great War mod on Hearts of Iron 4, I do mention that I've had problems with copyright issues due to the music in this mod. Now, I didn't know at the time how to resolve it and actually play part 7 with no music in the background, which it kind of ruins the effect a little bit, but I did figure out how to do it. I did actually find a folder within the mod which was for the music, so I deleted it and it's reverted back to this music, the good old normal standard music, so I shouldn't have any problems anymore. So do bear with part 7, which will be up tomorrow, but anything after part 7 will be back to normal with the music, etc. in the background. And no, because you would have seen as well, there might have been cuts of audio and cuts of video throughout some of the videos, which I apologise once again, it's just because YouTube's cut it out because of copyright problems. Anyway, that problem's going to be fixed in part 8 onwards. So, basically to the matter at hand, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look through the Steam page and show you guys the actual update and talk about a couple of things on there. So as you can see, this is the list for the update on the Great War mod for Hearts of Iron 4. Now, as you can see as well, this was updated today only at 4:38 PM. Now, we are on Open Beta 0.1.4, and as you can see, this is a list of the changes which have been made. One in particular here is one which is going to affect us in the campaign we're playing, and I'll go through that, talk about it a little more when we'll get to it. So, let's just basically get on with it. Now, update-wise, Serbia and both Bulgaria can now recruit more populations in its armies via a new national focus. So, in a national focus tree, like you would have seen with Austria-Hungary, there is the ability to basically get more manpower in your nation. I believe it's by about 100,000, and there's other things you can do to increase that. So apparently now Serbia and Bulgaria both have that ability to do so, which is going to, I imagine, help them both out. I didn't know what the limitation was before, as I have only played as Austria-Hungary, but at least that's been done. Now in terms, it looks like they fixed quite a few bits. So they fixed the flags for the Russian Empire, a couple of minor bugs, stats on ships for sub-detection, a full rearmament focus for the United States, national focus, ask the Netherlands for military access to the German Empire. Been fixed. The Zeppelin campaign, the German Empire, that could be cool. So a campaign to do bombing runs. Pretty cool. Focus for Boer revolt for the German Empire. Now, I'm not sure, but is that in Africa? I think that's the one in Africa. A lot of you guys know history on World War I more than I do, so let me know. The Boer revolt, I believe it was to do with Africa. Anyway, the annex of Jabal Shamar for Ottoman Empire, and the Xinhai Revolution opportunity for Japan or Russian Empire. So, one which is going to affect us in our campaigns, Austria-Hungary will generate proper names for its generals, admirals, and political advisors. Now, as you may have noticed, when we do select generals for our armies, we had a set list, but then when we've done that list and created new ones, it was just basically normal like English names or American names, or it didn't look authentic, so that's going to be a good little thing there. They've done the same with the Russian Empire, Montenegro, and also the, I think that's the Zing it's pronounced? Quing? Zing? I don't know. Okay, so in terms of order of battle, they've sorted out for Sweden, Hejaz, and Honduras. They fixed the second Russian Civil War, white versus red. The Russian Empire will no longer get Nepal, Bhutan, or Yunnan. New graphics. If the Balkan League win the First Balkan War, all the members will have proper corps that obviously affects us, but that's past now because all that situation is dealt with. And they've had new text flavors and more news events. So I like to see the fact that it's been a week since release, but that's good. It's a good amount. Hopefully there's going to be a lot more updates coming thick and fast as it progresses. I don't want it to be one of those what gets forgot about. It's a really good mod, and I'm hoping there's going to be a lot more to come from it. Now that bit's out of the way, and we've gone through a couple of the updates, what have actually happened, well, a couple of the changes in recent update. Now all I talk about is basically some of the changes I'm going to be doing to my gameplay. Now, throughout the campaign so far as Austria-Hungary, and throughout any gameplay I've actually done, there's some vital mistakes which I actually make. One of the key ones is that I do actually rush the game too much, especially when I'm in combat. I'll just start speeding along, and I'll just look in one particular area and things get chaotic. That is going to change. I am going to slow the pace a hell of a lot more down. So we're in combat probably up to 3. I'm not going to max out unless I need to for passing time and nothing's happening. But in combat particular, I'm going to slow the pace down slightly so I can do the micromanagement properly, i.e. coordinate the Air Force, coordinate the Navy, use other divisions, get them all into place, and do everything we need to actually do at the right time. It does cost me a lot of problems when I don't do that, and it's not very good for you guys to watch. So I am going to slow things down a bit, like I say, so I can manage things better and proper coordinate, and hopefully have better gameplay for you guys to see. The other thing which I'm going to do is when I'm actually doing something, I am going to explain what my objectives are. So like with Austria-Hungary, I should have explained, obviously my initial objectives were, I did want to take out Romania, explain my reasons behind that and justifying that, and then what I was going to do on particular lines. When I'm actually planning to do something, explain to you guys in detail exactly what I'm wanting to achieve from it and those reasons, just so you guys don't think I'm crazy and understand what exactly is going on and what's going through my mind, and to lead up to the events that are going to take place. So things are going to be a lot more depth, which should be better for you guys, should be a lot more interesting. So that's another thing I'm going to definitely change with the gameplay. Now, also what I wanted to get to in this update video, hopefully this video isn't going to be too long because I want it to be short, is I have obviously started as France here. I'm not going to play any of this at all, but what I'm trying to illustrate the fact is there is other nations I can play on this mod, and there's other mods out there which some of you guys have mentioned and suggestions for other nations and other mods. Now please do let me know what you guys want to see. If there's any mods that are out there, if I look and they look cool, I'll put them on I'll put them on a list, and then what I'll do is work through them as and when I can. I am going to be asking you guys what you want to see, so when I do get to start a new nation, what I've been suggested so far is the Ottomans and France. So if there's any other nation you guys want to see, let me know. Tell me, is it going to be Morocco, Spain, is it going to be bloody, I don't know, these guys, Persia, anyone. It could be United States, it could be Russia, Germany, anyone. Let me know. I'll see which gets mentioned the most, then we'll look to it. If it's a nation which is going to interest me, I'll look to do that. Same with the mods. So, like I say, you guys kind of in control of the shortlist, and then I'll pick the final one which I want to actually do. So I just want to get you guys aware that, as well with that, any suggestions you have and how I could do things differently, any ideas you've got, or if you want to just tell me about the history of certain battle if I'm not quite sure myself, do let me know in the comments below. I always read my comments and I'll reply to as many as I can, well, pretty much all of them. Obviously I ain't got many subscribers, so it should take me a long time to reply, but I want to try and keep in tune with you guys as much as possible. Now that being said, in terms of progressing further with Hearts of Iron 4 playthroughs into the future, I am going to start bringing more of the games in. I have a little bit with Civilization 6, Solaris are the current ones at the moment, which start recently, but I haven't really done much at all. I do enjoy those games, and I'm going to basically continue those till they're finished off. I don't like starting series and not finishing them. There's a few in the past I haven't done, mainly Total War Warhammer. There's a lot of Total War Warhammer that I started, did a few parts and didn't finish. I want to get finished. Just for those who did watch them and enjoyed them, you do get to see the rest of those playthroughs. So once I finish those out, I'm going to try and get all those finished off before the new year. Then in the new year, I can reassess it, ask you guys what you want to see from the shortlist of games which I'll have at that time, which I'm interested in playing, because there's quite a few I want to do. See what you guys are interested in, and then basically put them onto the channel. As well, there's some other old series as well on Hearts of Iron 4. There's the Modern Day mod, which I'm playing as India. there's been a lot of updates on that, so I want to get that series finished off. And then after I've done that, I want to look at... I'm looking interested in around Israel or Ukraine. But I'll ask you guys feedback then. So there's going to be a lot more from the modern day mod. I've got a regular playthrough as France, which I need to get finished off as quick as I can as well. I haven't done that for a while, but I want to try and avoid the base game for a little bit until the new DLC comes out. I can't remember what the name is. It basically focuses around the Commonwealth nations, i.e. Canada, South Africa, New Zealand and Australia. Once again, I'll be asking you guys what you want to see, which nation you want me to play. New Zealand's very popular on this channel, so a lot of you may go for that. But if you want me to see another nation, I think South Africa could be quite interesting because of its position and we'll get to get a lot of involvement in Africa. But whatever you guys think, let me know and I'll take those suggestions on board. But at the end of the day, for me, I have to be having fun, so I'll do what's going to be fun for myself, but as long as you guys will be interested in it as well. Now, as well as that, the Black Ice mod will be coming back, and I think it's going to be Japan. It's been mentioned either Japan or Russia. I think Japan's had the most work done to it after Germany, so I've had a quick look at it and that looks interesting. So Japan may be coming up, Black Ice mod. But what I want to do is finish off the modern day mod and the base game of France first. Then I'm going to start and go back to Black Ice. Obviously, I know I do have the Kiwi Nation Empire, the Kiwi Empire playthrough, the Fashion New Zealand going on at the moment. That's going to progressively keep going on until that's complete. At the moment in time, as you've seen, we are doing some work on that in the Philippines, which is United States Central Island in this. But anyway, we're doing some work in the Philippines. I've already recorded, well, I know what's going to happen in the next bit because I've played ahead a little bit. And it's looking like that's picking up. So hopefully I can go further. Now, there's been a lot of information in this video. I do rabbit on a bit when I'm just doing continuous talking. So I hope it hasn't been too much. If you guys have any questions or, like I said, any suggestions about anything I do within any mods or any nations of players or any games or anything, do let me know in the comments below. Like I say, it's always welcome. And I do enjoy taking the suggestions on board. So once again, thanks for watching, guys. The next video will be uploaded. It will be part... I forgot already. 7 or 8, part 8, I believe, of the Great War of this mod. Plays Austria-Hungary. So that'll be coming up tomorrow. And we'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. See you next time.